All right. Are we back? Bruh. What's up, man? I did not say hi to you, but believe it or not, I restarted my entire computer. Oh, man. So cringe, bro. It's so cringe when you run into problems like this. I don't actually have like a monitor, like a vocal monitor. I'm like relying on OBS sound bars, and now my mic is like peaking. That's probably all right now. Jesus Christ. Like I had it all set up, everything was going good, and then I fucked with it over the last week trying to optimize things, and now I'm stuck in audio hell. Great. All right, but we are back. It looks like everything is running smooth still, so at least I don't have any encoder crashing problems. Once again, I'm gonna delete that other VOD. I'm gonna play it back and listen to it. But bro, they have like a CNC machine in the back for the engineer. That's wild. But we're back live, and let me pop out all these chats, and we will get back to the show. We are doing a hardcore challenge run here. That is what we are doing. Hopefully my audio sounds better. I don't know what happened, but here we are. Guardian. I was considering playing Guardian, but I play way too much Guardian. I think Guardian is probably the safest option. Core Guardian is kind of broken. They have a lot of good stuff. Warrior, as much as I love Warrior, it's probably the most boring class ever. So we're not gonna have too much fun with the Warrior. In this day and age, Warrior ain't it. So I'm gonna play Thief. And they have under boob armor, so there's also that. Hopefully everything is better. I don't know if people swung by again or not, but hopefully they did. I don't have any of my metrics pulled up. Let's go. Let's get right into it. I'm never going to be a... if every stream I need to do, I have to restart my computer and do a bunch of bullshit. I think this is like the 4th time that I've went live and then there was some critical failure, whether it was encoders, audio's all jacked up. I hate it. I hate it so much. Just recording videos is way better. I could fix the audio in post, you know what I mean? There was one time that I recorded an entire video and I had straight up like karaoke vocal effects on accident when I had my old MIDI controller. And it ruined my whole day, dude. I did like 20 minutes of recording and then I went to listen to it back and it was like karaoke.
By all 6 gods, what is that thing? It's huge!
That, soldier, is a threat, and we're going to take it down. Forward!
Let's go. Let's go. If you are watching, let me know how my audio sounds. Is it better? Is it better? Is it still fucked up? Does it still sound like I'm underwater and also deathly ill?
Rally to me if you need to recover.
I don't want to be streaming and then I go to listen to my audio back and it sounds like dog shit. I think it's supposed to be good. Audio is good. All right. I don't know what happened.
It's not dead yet.
Hello, Ritsu. How are you doing? What is the legendary challenge? So, unfortunately for me, I had this all planned out. Legendary challenge is don't die. We are on a free-to-play account and we are making a legendary weapon. We are on a fresh account. I had this whole thing planned out and it got ruined. But I'm on a free-to-play account. I don't have anything. And like I don't we're experiencing the game. Please save the VOD. I plan on I have a video that describes what I'm going to do. What's up, the boring guy? How you doing, man? I have a video that it's going to be released in 6 minutes. And I got screwed over because I released this video and I even like converted it to Central East or Central European Summertime or whatever, CEST. And then it literally was daylight savings time in fucking California. And so that shit is wrong and it's like burned into the video. But in short, what we are doing is this is a free to play account. I am going to try not to make it episodic. This is a journey that we are going to experience together. But if I die, I'm deleting this character. We are going to now. I can't. You know, I'm not going to make a new account. But we're gonna try to experience the game. Like whenever anybody's like, "Oh yeah, play Guild Wars," you know, it's free to play. Yeah. Here we go. Like it's free to play. Let's experience what that free to play is like. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not sure why the audio is better over on YouTube Live than on Twitch. I have no idea why that is either. So normally it's reversed, right? Boring. Why Thief? So I went through all the classes. I was thinking about it. And realistically, it's because I think Thieves have the best disengage out of all the core classes. I also think that it's actually going to be challenging. If I did like Necro, I would just be like super ultra tanky. So I think that that's part of it. So the boring guy, the only reason that I can think of that the audio might be better on YouTube than on Twitch is because I stream at a higher bit rate on YouTube because it supports it. I stream it almost 2 megs higher. It's like 2.3 megs higher. So I'm pumping 6.8 over to YouTube and I'm running only 4.5 to Twitch. Since I'm not an affiliate or anything, I can't. Yeah. I'm literally a nobody on Twitch, but I appreciate you watching over on Twitch. Ideally, what I would like to do is meet all of the requirements for Twitch affiliate and Twitch partner, and then, like the Giga Chad that I am, the hero that everybody deserves, is that I'm going to wait until I meet all of the requirements for it before I actually sign up. So that way I can literally just like not run ads over on Twitch. My least favorite thing in the world is when I try to like support somebody's Twitch stream and I like check out their channel and then they hit me with the fucking Lord of the Rings director's cut with an ad, like a 3-minute ad. And it's absolutely my least favorite thing in the world. Over on YouTube, I think you do get ads at some points during lives. But yeah, we're We're gonna be basically maxing our leveling here. I've done Corteria about 8,000 times. I actually did finish the last couple of live streams. I was doing map comp on my main account, and I did finish it. So I have Gift of Exploration locked in, but I'm gonna be trying to go live and doing this run like with you guys. I'm not gonna be doing offline play for this challenge, and then I'll be doing recaps afterward. So we'll be for those people who can't tune in every time, there will be some recap action going on. I can't wait until I get steel. That's gonna be. I can't wait till I get my second weapon and I also get steel. Trash collector. I'm getting achievement points out the wahoo. Yo, so imagine this, right? Our level 10 quest, we're gonna get a black line key. What if we pulled like a infinite bank or an infinite trading post off of the level 10 quest, and then I just bought the legendary off of the trading post? That'd be sick, right? Are these actual new players? Or are these people on alt accounts? Are these bots running around level 4 ranger? I haven't actually leveled a character traditionally in a long time. Pretty much since the Zero to Hero series. Alright, boom, done. Alright. Now, our first challenge. Not dying. I don't think I get gliding. I don't have... yeah, no gliding. We're in danger. Alright, it appears that my video is now live, so let me go ahead and get that link. Oh God. All right. So this is what we are doing. This is the legendary challenge. But now, yeah, now we have to do actual jumping puzzles. Engage with the game the way I had to back in 2012. All right, we got an event going on too. Young Harpy. And now I'm like down here. Let me steal them. Let me steal up. Do you know if expansion will go on sale soon? I do not know. There's probably going to be a summer sale. There's sales a few times a year. But yeah, we got to do map comp. So we're starting here. Let's see how far we can get. I think even like the trading post is locked out. Like look at all this stuff that's locked out. I've been sitting on Heart of Thorns for like a month running around. Out of stuff to do. Did you just have Heart of
Don't realize
Thorns?
trees are male and female.
You don't have Path of Fire?
No fruit.
Yeah, I don't think about that too much.
Just Heart of Thorns? Heart of Thorns is a great expansion. What expansion were you looking at? You should have gotten Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire if you bought them recently, unless you're like returning from like 2014. They were in a bundle. I bought Heart of Thorns when it came out. Oh, yeah. So just got into tier 4 fractals. Nice. Are you a daytime player who likes collections? Certified side questers. We got a guild advertisement. I don't even think I can message him. What expansion are you looking to get, man? What caught your eye? Iron Pistol.
I can't bear the thought of selling a farm.
No, I was reading a I was reading this advertisement. Sorry, you guys can't see it because my avatar is in the way, but yeah, I was reading the in-game chat. Whatever gives me instance content. Did you do raids yet? Dude. She gives me a pie. Tasty cake.
Best time to pick an apple is right before it falls. Too soon and it's tart. Too late and it's bruised.
I hate bruised apples, but I don't mind the tart ones.
I can't use that. I can't use these.
Most people don't realize trees are male and female. If you don't have both, no fruit.
Yeah, I don't think about that too much.
I can't believe they don't just give you stats right now. Just on training ones. I've been playing only 3 weeks. Do you play on NA or EU? Power and precision.
Some farmers use Silvari workers during the growing season. I want to look into that.
The fact that you have to go in here and customize this instead of just giving you stats, like no new player would have ever done that. That's kind of janky in my opinion. All right, bro. We are halfway to our pistol thief. Playing on EU. Unfortunately, I do not have a I don't have an EU guild to recommend. I'm intentionally playing on NA. Oh, dude. The adventure guide. I got experience for that. Now I'm trapped in here. Discovering points of interest. Alright, let's continue. We got a maxed out amalgam doing.
Give it your all.
Yeah, so this is gonna be This is gonna be annoying because I need to craft a bunch of shit. Nice. Nice. I wonder if these level up rewards are actually good. What level am I now? Jesus. Alright. Alright. Equip. We're almost there, boys. We are almost to the best build in the game already at level 7.
Time to do some
Check that out. Oh god. What spec are you going for? We are playing core, dude. So I am playing on a free-to-play account. It has a lot of restrictions. No gliding, no mounts. This is going to, I'm planning on making a legendary weapon on a free-to-play account. That is my goal. And because of that goal, I need to do world versus world. I need to do map completion. I need to do a bunch of stuff.
I'm dying here.
And it's all going to be annoying. I have to do dungeons as well. So it's going to be a journey.
I need some backup.
This is going to be like I hope that I could get it done in a few months. If I was like a no-lifer, I could probably get it done in a few weeks. But I'm not.
You're kidding, right?
Let's see. Strong. Have you decided which legendary? I cannot use a starter kit. Starter kit are locked behind expansions. I can't even see the Wizard's Vault. But yeah, I can't. I can't use starter kits, and I can't buy the precursor because of trading post restrictions.
I could use some help.
So, like, it's gonna... So if I wanted, like... Like, I cannot buy it because it has, like, see... So the Wizard's Vault is not. The Wizard's Vault is locked out, but the legendary starter kit in the Wizard's Vault is locked out. So it's kind of a. It's kind of like it's not necessarily.
Loot.
It's not a lockout because of the free-to-play account, but it's a lockout because I don't own the most recent expansion. So, like, even if you have everything and you have Janther Wilds, but you don't have Visions of Eternity, they will lock you out of the, like, some of the premium items. And that's why I say it's a battle pass. That's why I call it a battle pass. This is on NA. This is an American-made account, dude. And that I'm bearing the lead here, but I'm pretty sure that at 5:43 in the morning, World vs. World is going to be super dead, and we want that because I have to basically try to not die and get gift a battle. That's gonna be a journey. That's going to be quite the adventure. But yeah, I'm also limited to 3 bag slots. That is arguably Hide bags. There we go. Arguably one of my least favorite things. A fellow before work player. Yes, I am a the golden hour gamer is what I refer to it as. The golden hour is before your family wakes up. That is my peak performance. Not always. Sometimes bad. Buddha, does my audio sounds better now? Are you the one that said it was good? Oh no. Aaron did. Yeah, no, I'm a pre-work player. Sounds better. I have no idea what was wrong, dude. You said it was bad. It's good now. All right. Nice, man. Hey, as long as you're enjoying, it's all good, brother. This is this part right now with me leveling is probably going to be somewhat uneventful. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't going to be anything super crazy, but once we hit level 80 and we have to, because we have to get Tales of Dungeon Delving, and that's going to be pretty bad. Here pretty soon, like probably before I'm done with this run, actually I'll be streaming with a webcam too. That's gonna be another challenge. I was hoping that the cam software that I had it running. Hopefully that's not what tanked my mic. It's not gonna be anything special, man. Just one of these days you're gonna tune in and I'm gonna have a whole setup. I like my my VTubing model, my PNG, my static PNG image.
Time to do some real damage.
It's okay. I look pretty close to the same. I need to get a black beanie. That's the only thing that's missing. Black beanie and a cigarette. Oh yeah, he does blink. I forgot that I made him do that. I just think that so over on Twitch the category is just infested with VTubers, man. We need more people that actually set up a webcam and everything. Yeah, I talked to my wife about it yesterday. I was like, "How do you think about me, doing some camp stuff?" Because I'm more than willing to do it. It's just I didn't think it was necessary, but I think now that I know what I'm doing with editing, I can actually include like live footage and have it be a value add. Yeah, man. Got to make that money. Got to let her know, dude. She is worried that my viewers are going to fall in love with me though, so, who knows. I think that's just my wife though. She thinks I'm remarkably average. What's up, Sammy? Busted.
Time to do some real damage. Keep those
yeah, I'm
so I can do my job.
gonna get clowned, dude. People gonna come in here and be like, "Damn, I'm gonna unsubscribe. This dude ugly as fuck." That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, "Dude, I can't believe this dude talking shit. He ugly the whole time." That's what people are gonna do. Military man to E-boy pipeline. I mean, shit. $20 is $20. You know what I'm saying?
Those boobs off my back so I can do my job.
Let's see. Dude, I decided to do this event. I'm regretting it. I'm gonna get like 5 experience. Let's see how much this bar moves up, dude. I'll have you know that I did include LGBTQIA plus on my Twitch tags, and that is gonna be my justification. Is that I was in the Navy? Just so you know, it is a real thing. It's happening. All right, dude. If I walked off this cliff, I would die. Well, that's the hardest challenge playing Thief. I've this challenge is yet to become hard. I was gonna say something else, but it is a little too on the nose. No glider. Yeah, common, free to play L for sure. This is yeah, no glider, no mount is kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait until I get weapon swaps so I can use short bow. If I can do full map comp without dying, and then I get into world versus world and I get jumped on by a fucking willbender in 2.5 seconds, I think I might delete the game. I think I might delete my entire YouTube account. I think I'll resign from the partner program, delete my entire account, and just go about my life. We'll see. I don't think that's going to be the case, though. I firmly believe that World vs. World is going to be extremely dead. I have a feeling it's going to be a secondary PvE game mode. And I'm gonna have a lot of great content going through this challenge. It's not gonna be episodic though. I am firmly against episodic stuff. I tried the whole episode system with my Zero to Hero series. We're just jumping in. I'll do a quick recap. We're jumping in. So that way, even if you don't watch any of the other recaps or you miss some streams or whatever, it's all good. You know what the goal is. You'll see where we're at. Right now, leveling. Get to level 80. That goal in hardcore mode, 0 death, is going to be literally easy as hell. Try a no damage run, a pacifist run. So I looked at pacifist runs. Dude, all it is a gathering simulator. You're just playing Stardew Valley.
I will live on.
You're gathering stuff. Like, you're running around exploring. And then you're gathering. And then you're crafting. It said no damage. Like, a leech run? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Let's play Revenant. Just walk around, give people boons.
Time to do some real damage.
I should probably use my skills, huh?
We live on.
Don't I already have these? Level 5 boots. Yeah, Guardian is meta for that run. Focus on longbow.
I will live on.
I don't know how I'm gonna make gold. That's my main worry is that this run is going
Just one more
to
confirmation of how great I am.
it is going to be a lot of gold. Let me shoot the shit out of this. I'm not gonna lie, unload. I thought I was memeing when I picked this. It's legitimately good. Unload spam is legitimately good. I don't even know if I can do hero points. Underwater stuff. Let's go. Raptor mount unlocked. I get a trial raptor mount. Now, you gonna farm Reba on foot? Probably, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking Reba.
Ho and below, the Windmill King wants to fight
Yeah.
a dragon.
I can't even do
Bring
hero
out the
points. Did you know that you can't go to Lion's Arc until you hit level 35 on a free-to-play account? Can you believe that?
I will live on.
That is absolutely diabolical. I should probably I have a bad habit of just deleting stuff out of my inventory. That's probably not going to be optimal for this run. Not gonna lie. It's probably going to be pretty cancer. Excuse me. I was thinking Reba is probably a pretty good farm. Dungeons too. If I can if dungeons, like I know we just did Dungeon Rush week. That would have been Omega Supreme to Leech. But I probably need to do a little bit more research on my main account to run dungeons. Again, because I don't remember all of them. I used to be pretty big into running dungeons, like speed runs and shit. But I don't know about no deaths. Like Temple of Flame has the little boulders that will just roll over you and kill you. The Ascalon Catacombs has like a lot of the like little flame things. And if I'm running with like inexperienced people, they could be really dangerous.
Time to do some real damage.
Not again. What is it about my caravan that attracts these centaurs?
Thief,
like
let's
flies?
go. Yep, pistol thief. I'm going to cheese my way to this challenge on pistol thief for sure.
What brings you here?
Helm. I got 2 helms. The same. Oh, leggings. Customize. I think I already did the helm, right? Yeah. Am I full gear? I need shoulders. Alright, boom. That's about to complete. Is it about to complete? I run my stepson through dungeons all the time. You need like 1 level 80. Yeah, so I think I'm saving dungeons for last.
Your rumbling hooves. You know what that means.
I'm saving dungeons for last. I think I only need 400 or maybe 500 Tales of Dungeon Delving. So I think I only need like 5. I don't know if the first clear counts for dungeon frequenter. The dungeon frequenter achievement. There's an event going on for dungeons at the moment. Yeah, I know, the dungeon rush. Hopefully, like typically whenever I ran dungeons, they filled pretty frequently. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know what the LFG situation is,
Time to do
and
some real
people
damage.
seeing a level nothing thief would be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think thief has a lot of value in dungeons. Stealth will. I'm gonna be really really safe in dungeons for sure. Deep dive on thief because we're not gonna be, spoiler alert, we're not gonna be running just fucking full berserker like meta Snowcrow shit. I only did the Ghostbusters one. It was pretty fun, full wipes. Oh god, you talking about Ascalon Catacombs?
I will live on.
Gloves. I think I already have gloves, right? Nope. I think you get a. It's back. You gotta customize these. It's cancer. Celestial is so expensive. I probably won't be running Celestial either. It's gonna be a challenge, dude. You can't even buy runes. Like, you're literally locked out. All these things with locks, you can't buy them.
Replenishing.
So, I'm gonna be going at it. There's gonna be a lot of crafting, a lot of Mystic Forge action going on. This guy has Hero of Shaymore. Do I have that? I don't have any titles. Yeah, you can't buy runes, and you also can't buy gear with runes either. So like Nika's gear is like my go-to recommendation, but you can't buy any items that have upgrade components. Alts are allowed? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So when it comes to the alt situation, I'm gonna say that if this character dies,
Rifle and get in formation. Remember, don't release your shot until the order is given.
Finally
if this character dies, then I will
Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt.
then I will like rerun.
Come on, that's way too slow. Try attacking me as I lower my guard.
So like in the event that, you know, I'm in a dungeon and I wipe, I gotta delete the character, but I'm gonna not like I'll delete the character, but I'll try to, I don't know. It feels cheesy. I want it to be a full run where it's like I do map comp, I go like do world versus world, and I want it to be done. But if I do world versus world on an alt and I don't die on that one, and I get gift of battle, and then I put it in my bank, but then I do die, and I end up like remaking a character and using that gift of battle, does that count? Like, in my opinion, like, yeah, I guess, but not really, right? So I'm not going to be the guy that deletes a gift of exploration if I die. I really don't want to be that guy, but at the same time, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far we get, man. I could get knocked off of a platform well before that happens, and you know, If I die at the home stretch, then I die. This is literally just a challenge for me to enjoy the game. I'm trying to experience the game in a new way. This is when people are like, "Oh yeah, play Guild Wars 2, bro. It's free." This is the game that they get to play. So I wanna see what that's all about. Is the account hardcore or the character?
Take aim.
An account unlocks are fair if you got 2 characters.
Oh, come on. That's way too slow. Try
I
attacking me as I lower my guard.
think most Iron Man runs, the whole core theory behind them is that it is kind of solo self-found with the account. Like you want a bare bones account, which is why I'm playing on free to play instead of just making a character on my account. Because like if I wanted to do this challenge run on my account, I would just literally boost to level 80 and then buy a legendary on the trading post, or it's like, oh yeah, I did it, you know. So this, I don't even know. Can I put in gems? So I can put in gem codes to give myself a little quality of life. I don't think that I'm going to use gem to gold conversion. Like, so I won't do gems into gold. I won't use this side. But depending on bag space and stuff, I might need to do some finagling. Holy, this is really brutal. Yeah, it's. I don't know why I did it to myself, to be honest. It was something that I was thinking about doing, and I felt like a lot of the challenge runs are a little bit too easy. I think everybody wants to do a run that they can complete in a short amount of time, where they only need to devote like a month to it. But really, like I'm getting really tired of the content space where there's like just guides, endless guides. Where does this lead to? Brisbane Wildlands. I am locked out of Brisbane Wildlands. Doing gift of battle, hard stuff, all on one account sounds more legit, but I can accept the using alts as fair game spin on it.
This is new.
So yeah, so I only have 2. All right, what is this? Raptor mount. All right. Use it while you got it. So I might spin up an alt account or an alt character depending on what I need. If I need like a, I don't know. I don't. That goes to Keswick Hills. Yeah. All right. Keswick Hills. Thanks, Jen. I am locked out of it until level 15? Question mark. I really wish that I had gathering tools unlocked. Bro, see, this is the kind of shit. This is a prime example. I was like, oh, an event. Oh, it's a boss. Bro, this guy right here would end the run. If I was a new player and I just was like, oh yeah, let me go challenge this guy. Instant murk, bro. Not even close. Like, I don't even know if I'd be able to solo him on my account, on my main. That shit is crazy.
Haven't been here yet.
Like that's one of the things that ArenaNet does that is kind of diabolical, I'm not gonna lie. They will drop like that is a like side where's side stories. That is like one of these. Current events? No, it's like the bandit shit. Did they move it? It has to do with these like encoded orders. Alright. I don't know, I'm not using my raptor. I have 10 minutes. Oh, I have 10 hours. And then they're like, buy it. Bro, buy it, I swear. The mounts are fun. I do have gathering tools now. Look, dude, ask and you shall receive. I need to start gathering ASAP, bro.
Get over here and help me.
Time to do some real damage.
You got me.
I don't know if I could sell stuff on the trading post yet. I don't even think I can get to a trading post vendor.
Nice one.
All right, let's. We're gonna be doing a lot, of gathering this run because I have to craft a million fucking things, including all of my. So I think the legendary that I'm gonna end up going for, I have to look at the material list again. But since I have to roll for the precursor, I think I'm gonna go with great sword. I don't think I'm gonna I'm not gonna be able to use it, but I kind of have to because you get 2 shots at a precursor with the great sword. Like you can either get dawn or dusk by rolling for great swords, so you get twice the chance. Whereas if I was rolling, like, probably what I would like to do is get bolt. That's probably the legendary that I would prefer. But bolt, you also need charged lodstones for that. Or lodestones, or whatever you want to call it. What's up, Newton? Oh, come on. It sounds like cheating if you can't use it. If I can't use what?
Time to do
Some group events you can solo. Some group events you shouldn't even try to solo. Yeah, there are a lot. There are a lot of group events that will absolutely wreck you. There's somebody actually in chat trying to go for that event too. I'm just opening up the map. We have 10 hours. Keep moving. I don't know how much softwood planks go for. 12 silver. I can sell them though, so there is that. They give you the tailspin for free too, huh? All right.
I need some help.
Bro, I was just shooting into nothingness. Great cave supports. go in, mess with all the script stuff, keep it pushing. Yeah, so for those of you who tuned in, I'm going to be trying to go live pretty frequently, right around the same time as today. I have about 15 minutes before I got to go to work, but I am going to try to like go live on this account and work on it over the next few weeks. I do have some in-laws coming to visit, so there's going to be a gap, but I'll try to maybe use that time to do a recap of where we're at. But I'm going to try to at least go live like maybe 3 times a week. But we'll see how often I can do it. But yeah, I'm basically all my game time on this account I'm trying to do it live. So all right. It looks like nice. Utility skill unlocked. And I got 5 hero points. What skill do I want?
Quick, kill it!
Probably signets, right?
We'll put the bomb here. The ceiling looks weak.
How long is the fuse?
I think one of these gives me
Go! Go! This place is about to come down around our ears!
dude, having to press F on everything.
You don't want to be here when this thing caves in.
Oh my god. I was here when it caved in.
Looks like they don't like us.
All right. Thank God that didn't kill me. That would have been a nightmare. Shadow Step maybe? Yeah. So Shadow Step is on my list, but I think it's too far into the I think it's under tricks. Yeah, Shadow Step's over here. I need 11. It does look like I can get hero points now though, so I need to circle back a little bit. Level 11 already. Should probably hit up the heroes guide and see what I need. Because once we get level 80, then we can kind of start focusing on crafting. Which I'm basically going to hate my life for that part. But I played Thief for 57 levels without dying, and then I got to Evanhawk and an Ogre event ate me. I was very upset.
Oh, and below,
Oh god.
the windmill king forsooths. You have met your match, dragon.
This game is literally easy.
Switch to me, you evil magpie.
He's like,
You're not a dragon.
you're not a dragon. You're right. Yeah, the Ogre event is wild. You get a lot of hero points from... Yeah, you do get hero points from levels up. I know that, but I figured the way that I'm doing this run, I want it to be like clearing out the maps as I go. So that way, like, it's a little bit more. I think that's probably the best way to stay above level 2. If I recall, this dude actually like does some decent damage. Well, not this time. All right. Let's see. What does the adventure guide say? Activate your profession mechanic 5 times. Use heal skills, scouting the area, and using emotes. What is scouting the area? Oh, I need to talk to the...
Eat your family.
Time to do some real damage.
Oh god. What is
Just
this?
one more confirmation of how great I am.
Green gloop. Take some sludge. And I can't mount now. What is this? Alright. There we go. I got a salvage kit. Alright. We're making headway. Level 6. Let's see. Equip. Oh, I have my weapon swap now too. Nope. There we go. We're getting there. We are getting there. Salvaging stuff is also going to be our best friend. I don't need leggings. I don't need helm. I should probably dump that into my thing. Alright, let's see, what else? What else is there? Is there any other hero points that I missed? Dude, there's a point of interest that I missed. I feel more comfortable going down cliffs on a mount. Oh, I have my level 10 story too. I don't have time to complete it right now. Maybe that's what I'll start tomorrow. If I have time tomorrow to go live, I'll start. And I promise not to mess with any of my stream settings so that way my audio doesn't get screwed up, my video doesn't get screwed up. We could just start from jump. Alright, no gliders. Yep, no gliders. I only have 9 hours left. Yes, gravity is going to be scary. Yo, I came from Muck's reaction to your 3 reasons why people left Guild Wars 2. How's life? I mean, it's pretty good. That is a crazy video because that was like 2 years ago that I made that video. And I mean, I'd still pretty much stand by the points. I am now an ArenaNet partner and all of that shit, so there's that. But I still stand by all the points. You don't make any money as a Guild Wars 2 content creator, so you have to do it. Like for me, I have a job, so I don't really care about the money aspect. It is nice to get support for the channel and all that stuff. But I'm a working man, just like everybody else, so is what it is. Beyond that, I do think that I do think that for the most part, the game has gotten kind of worse since I made that video. We've been through Secrets of the Obscure, and all of the problems that I highlighted with Secrets of the Obscure in that video reign true with Janthier Wilds.
That was impressive.
So reigns true with Janthier Wilds. Right now we're in the middle of a content drought with Visions of Eternity. That's part of the reason why I decided to do this run right now. Still relevant. I've been playing since launch, and it hurts seeing other MMOs getting criticized and making millions of views on net, but Guild Wars 2 being praised for everything, getting thousands. It's just about the audience, I think. And I don't blame them. Like, honestly, there's the content scene in Guild Wars 2 is very information focused, I feel. Because there's no audience for Guild Wars 2, I feel like most people don't view Guild Wars 2 content as an entertainment medium. They view it as an information medium. You know what I mean? Like, you don't open up a textbook for enjoyment. You open up, a fantasy novel or something like that, or a sci-fi book. You're not like, oh, wow, calculus, my favorite. I'm sure some people are like that, but for the most part, like guides and how-to and achievement stuff, they're not exactly entertaining. You know what I mean? They're for a purpose. And so yeah, like guides and informational videos are good for the search engine. They're not exactly good for the scene, right? And ultimately, videos, YouTube, it's an entertainment method, but it's also an information method. Like, if I'm working on my car, I don't need my mechanic, putting memes in his fucking video on how to change an air filter. You know what I mean? I just want him to get to the fucking point. And I feel like the Guild Wars 2 space is kind of in that same niche where people are like, how do I get to this vista, or how do I play this build? They're not all that interested in the fluff. Should have Hero of Shaymore for completing the tutorial as a human, unless titles or something that you can't get. Should I have Hero of Shaymore? There's a guy who made 400 gems to move to other zone, where the first video was well edited and gained nice views. Later videos were basically VODs, and he dropped the project because of lack of views. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that you can't really blame anybody except the content creators. That's kind of my stance on things. I personally take content creation as an artistic outlet. Other people take it as a means of, like, it is their goal to replace their primary employment. And frankly, I mean, is that a worthy goal? Is it something good or bad, or I think it just is, right? And so the people that are relying on it, people like Muckluck, people like Teapot, Laranity, who are content creators as their career, they have to do what gets clicks. And new player guides, build guides, reading notes, stuff like that are what gets clicks. Ain't blaming him, his choice. I watched Goldilocks, basically a WoW version of get WoW token, move to other zone. I mean, for me, I try to come up with almost parodies of of kind of Guild Wars 2 content. This is like really the first, or I want to say this is the second time that I've tried to do some kind of like gameplay focused entertainment medium. And realistically, right now, it's more of the same. The difference is that instead of being a new player wondering what's going on, I'm just like kind of trying to blast through this portion of it. And frankly, in my opinion, it's kind of fun. I really don't mind this, but then again, I could see where people who are really excited about raids or really excited about getting into fractals or the end game or whatever. So they might want to skip this part and get like straight to the excuse me. They want to get straight to the end game. But for me, like the end game for me is scary. This is the fun part. I loved Muckluck's craft locked hardcore run. So this is going to be similar. This run is going to be very similar to that. Not because I'm trying to steal his idea, but just because that's the nature of the beast. That is the nature of a free-to-play account. I have to craft everything. Junk collector. Yeah, I'll be crafting stuff to immediately throw it in the Mystic Forge. It's gonna be excellent. Is this a normal hardcore run with some twist?
Time to do some hurts, doesn't it?
Guild Wars 2 has a lot of reasons the content space is like this. So host you, I have a video pinned. That's kind of the rundown of what I'm doing with this hardcore run. Guild Wars has a lot of reasons the content space is like this. People like Guild Wars 2, really like Guild Wars 2, but it has always been second fiddle to bigger MMOs, so fans try to promote it, and it comes off as creators lacking criticism toward the game. I think that there was a time period where the Guild Wars 2 community would reject any criticism given to the game. Like, for a long time there, people and I mean, even in the video of me criticizing the content space and criticizing why people quit, I feel like it's because their criticisms are valid. Like, I mean, no game is perfect. No, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14, ESO, Lord of the Rings Online, all of them have their own problems, and Guild Wars 2 has its own problems. So why is it okay for people to say, "Oh, WoW is shit. WoW, WoW is better the last expansion," but when you try to bring it up in the Guild Wars 2 space, you like get a bunch of criticism from the community. Gonna switch to Twitch. Don't know why, but I prefer lives on Twitch. Hey man, don't worry about it.
I wasn't asking.
I appreciate you swinging over here. I am going to be finished. I do appreciate people watching over on Twitch. I am part of this journey is going to be me working towards Twitch affiliate, Twitch partner, all of that jazz. I really have not given any amount of consideration to live streaming, and I'm still going to be making videos as my primary stuff, and YouTube will always be there. But I am going to try to kind of up my Twitch situation. Another reason is ANET is very poorly provides direction in the game, and therefore the plethora of informational videos. I agree that there needs to be more variety, but most creators are going to chase the views. Well, yeah, I mean, views equal money.
The carrier has been prepared.
That's
ready to move the sacred
the key, right? People do what makes them money. There are people that will do little passion projects and stuff like that, and some of the stuff that I did is 100,000% a passion project. It just so happens that Sometimes it gets views and sometimes it doesn't. Fortunately for me, I don't really care. Like the money is great, and what I do is I use the money that the YouTube earns. I use it on microphones, and I use it on software, and I use it on like it is a self-feeding hobby. I mean, I live in California. I have a family. I'm a single primary breadwinner, and I've been the primary breadwinner for about 5 years now, and that is well before I started doing any kind of content creation. This has always been a something I do for fun. You know what I mean? I like to equate it to One Punch Man. If anybody's ever watched that anime where he's just like a hero for fun, that's me. And so hating new expansions in Guild Wars 2 is pointless because all the stuff from the old expansions is still there. In WoW, it's pointless to do Wrath of the Lich King now. Maybe the skins and mounts, but it takes 1/1000th of the time. Alright, I need to get out of this situation. I need to find a good stopping point. So let's move to the next heart area. Let me see if I can get this point of interest real quick. And then I need to pack my food and get ready to go to work. Now, I know an event spawns here. I leveled up. I'm level 13 now, so we are 1/8 of the way to being max level. Look at this. I should just knock out this event, this heart, to be honest. This event makes it significantly easier to complete this heart. I think ANET is sleeping in the aspect that content creators for Guild Wars 2, I have no idea how they can make it better because I lack experience in this regard, but other MMOs are doing better. It ultimately comes down to the creators, man. Like the MMOs, it's not the MMO's job to make a creator entertaining. Like
Time to do some real damage.
it just isn't.
That's a lesson well taught. One they won't learn, I'm sure.
I think that it's important that a creator can kind of stand on their own. All right, I'm going to just teleport to a safe spot before I log out. I really loved when they sponsored Muckluck and some WoW streamer to do streams together, but at the end of the day, she went back to WoW.
We could sure use them.
I think that those are a waste of time, to be honest. I think it's good for Muckluck and Teapot and those guys that get paid off of it. Like, good for them. Dante from DMC. So I think that it's good that those people, got the bag. They got money. They made their money. They did the thing. They made content for the game. They guided a streamer. My biggest criticism is that they were constantly having to work around the restrictions from the accounts that the sponsored individual was playing on. So whether it was Max or whether it was that lady, they had an account that was like heavily locked down. So how are they going to, dude? I want a safe spot. How are they going to be in a position to showcase the game in its fullest to their audience if they have an account that doesn't have any mounts, it doesn't have any masteries, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have that? And so it kind of sucks for the creators where it's like, okay, well, you're 150 hours behind where you should be to be doing this content. That's kind of... So you went to her channel and found nothing about Guild Wars 2? Yeah, so it's because they got paid. That's what sponsorships are. Believe it or not, Most people who do sponsorships, when they're like, "Oh, hey, a word from our sponsor. By the way, go to this website. By the way, it's this VPN." 90% of the time, they don't use that shit. 99% of the time, they got an email, and that email said, "Hey, we will give you X number of dollars, depending on your platform size and your view counts." You sign a contract. They give you the product, or they give you an account on that service, and you are a mouthpiece. You are an advertiser now. And that's what that is that they got reached out to by whoever the marketing team is, and they said, "Hey, we will give you $1,000. We will give you $2,000 to do 5 streams over the week highlighting our new expansion." Do I think that kind of social media marketing is valuable? Sure. But was it effective long term? I think maybe what I think would be better, which I don't think any kind of partnership program does, is they should basically have kind of like group subscriptions to different services. So things like 11 Labs, things like different media resources for creators to use. So that way it's like, hey, you don't need to pay for it yourself. You can use the studio's, corporate account. I think that would probably be a better use of their money. But, I'm not in charge, so. Hey, Guild Wars 2 paid me to play their game. Now I've done this, I could go back to the superior game where they don't pay me. Yeah, well, I mean, people do it for enjoyment, and they have their own audience there. So, hey, I don't blame them. People do what they do, and I don't blame Muckluck. Like Muckluck, he does multi-game streaming. Like, so he streams Guild Wars 2 once a week, and then he'll do videos on it on his YouTube channel, and that's about it. Do I blame him for doing that? Absolutely not. It's his business. Do I blame, Loranity was playing Warframe for a little while. Teapot was playing WoW yesterday. It's their stream. It's their deal. That's what they want to do. If I can run it, it's all good. But, for me, I just play Guild Wars 2, bro. I don't have time to play another game. I will be playing other games later. Maybe if I can get this whole live stream thing figured out, then I could branch out. But I think as far as MMO goes, I'm not going to play another MMO. I don't have time. Guild Wars 2 is the game for me for sure, with all of its flaws. But anyway, here we are. We are still at 0 deaths. I need to go ahead and end the stream, but I'm going to be doing some raiding over to somebody else. We will see who's live right now. I'll drop you off with hopefully somebody decent. I don't know if there's an English guy. Here, we'll give this dude a. That's one thing I'm really bad at. Normally, I just kill the stream, but yeah, I'll go ahead and raid somebody. That's good manners, right? All right, with that, thanks for watching, guys.